Kwatochin eng logoiwekab emet kong'ete Kass TV ne somanun Kwane Bernard Tanui. Kitaune county noton nebo Kericho ole kakomwa nebo ng'echeret eng kibengeitab chemung'arainik choto chebo bodaboda eng emoni nebo Bodaboda Association of Kenya Kevin Mubadi kole magat eng ketik tugul chebo bodaboda kobois eng kagiletabgei akochut SACCOs asikobit kotoretoegei eng kanabtaetab sobonwekwak asi koityi bandab tai. Mitei sirindenyo Robert Siele ak president noton nebo bodaboda eng emoni ole mitei eng tuyet nekilewene kandoik chelelach chebo bodaboda eng county nebo Kericho. Ko Robert Siele ko ngot kikoso ko tos bo kamanutiet ne kokoituyogei ketikab bodaboda eng SACCO.
Kongoi mising Bernard, kongoi mising Bernard Tanui en studio nebo Kass TV anyorunen oret nekararan kou ole kayemwaen nguni amiten en kiwanjet noton nebo Kiprugut Chuma Stadium en county nebo Kericho ole tesetai kora tiendo ne inegen en kasarta nekaiwongei kasartab dakikoshek tutigin lewenisiet nekatesetai kibangengeitab chemung'arainik nebo Bodaboda Association of Kenya kondochin president noton ko Kevin Mubadi kotelelchin lewenisiet nebo sub county nebo Ainamo ole nguni kotesetai tetutiet nebo kaitetab kurainik ole kot ko imuche iker en nguni ko boisiet ne inegen mising nebo kamanut netesetai kaitetab kurainik kondochin president nebo Bodaboda Association of Kenya en emoni noton ko Kevin Mubadi koker kole kaimuch kochikil ak kotelelchi lewenisiet en oret nekararan asikobit imanda. Niton ko agenge en lewenisiosiek chekokotestai en sub county cheterter en county nebo Kericho ikere kole kaimuch kecheng kandoik cheimuche kotelelchi chemung'arainikab bodaboda en oret nekararan en kasarta nekitokyingei yaetab boisionik ak kasuldaetab boisionik ole kakecher kora koker kole kaimuch kochutyi kora kibagengeisiek cheterter mising ko SACCOs asikonyor icheket kelchinoik. En nguni Ben Tanui amache keng'alal ak noton ko president nebo Bodaboda Association of Kenya noton ko Kevin Mubadi nemoche sikobit kororwech akobo kamanutiet nebo betutab raini ak mising ko bodaboda anan chemung'arainikab bodaboda kuchut SACCOs. Karibu kwenye kituo cha Kass TV, utuelezee umuhimu wa shughuli ya leo na hasa hapo awali ulikuwa umetuelezea umuhimu wa wanabiashara kuingia kwenye SACCOs.
Umuhimu wa siku ya leo ni kwamba vile unaona watu wamefurahi, bodaboda wamejitokeza kuja kuchagua chairman wao ambao wanamtaka awaongoze kwa muda wa miaka 5 ijayo. Na shughuli yote ya upigaji kura imeisha, imekuwa democratically, kila mtu ambaye amekuja hapa na amejirejeza amepiga kura yake vizuri. Ile inaendelea sasa, tunahesabu kura kujua nani atakuwa mshindi. Na kwa muda maybe wa dakika kama nusu saa hivi tutakuwa tunatangaza mshindi ni nani, na tuachane nao waende wafanye kazi, tuwapatie neema waende wafanye kazi yao.
Kuna muhimu gani hasa wakati wanapochagua viongozi wao? Ulikuwa umesema pia ni muhimu waingie kwenye SACCOs mbalimbali ili waweze kujisaidia.
Unajua bodaboda tukishikana tuko na umoja ambayo ni ya kipekee, na ndio maana pia tunawaambia vile tunachagua viongozi ambao watawaongoza waweze pia kujiingiza katika zile SACCOs. Bodaboda members wajirejeshe katika SACCOs, waweze kufanya contribution, wasave pesa yao ndio iweze kuwasaidia in case amepata ajali ama hawezi fanya tena kazi ya bodaboda, ile savings yake itaweza kumsaidia. Na pia kando na hiyo tunahimiza hawa watu wajirejeshe katika SHA ili akiwa mgonjwa akipata ajali aweze kwenda hospitali alipiwe bili na serikali. So pia tunahimiza kwamba watu wajirejeshe katika SHA, kwa maana hata ile pesa yenye anasevu kidogo akipata ajali haitatosha kumlipia ile bili ya hospitali. So kama vijana tunasema kwamba tushirikiane na serikali, wajiandikishe katika SHA, wasevu pesa yao, wakuwe na nidhamu. Tunaelekea msimu wa Christmas. Tuhakikishe kwamba tunabeba wateja wetu vizuri, kwa maana watu wanatoka Nairobi sasa hivi wanakuja, sasa watakuwa na haraka za kukimbizana mteja nyumbani kurudi, utapata wanapata ajali. So make sure kwamba wanazingatia usalama barabarani tunapoendelea katika hii Christmas festival.
Sana sana bwana chairman, wanabodaboda huwa wanashutumiwa sana kuhusiana na mambo na ufunjaji wa sheria haswa ukosefu wa usalama. Sijui kama shirika ni mikakati ipi mmeziweka ili kuhakikisha kwamba usalama umeweza kudumishwa na wanabodaboda ama waendeshaji wa pikipiki ni miongoni mwa watu ambao wanasaidia kuchunga usalama?
Kwa kweli katika sekta ya usalama bodaboda wamelaumiwa sana, lakini tunafanya kwa ukaribu sana na Ministry of Interior, tukisaidiana na PSO Molo na Deputy Inspector General wa Polisi kuhakikisha kwamba tunafanya registration and identification of the bodaboda riders. Tunataka kujua nani bodaboda halali, nani wakora ambao wako ndani yetu, ili tuweze kuwatoa tubaki na wale bodaboda ambao wanafanya kazi yao ya biashara yao ya bodaboda. So hiyo kutoa wale wahalifu ni through registration process, through democratic process kama hii ambayo tunachagua viongozi ambao wataongoza watu wakiwapatia mwelekeo kama sekta ya bodaboda. Ndio.
Kiongozi mwenye atachakuliwa siku ya leo nini hasa unamwambia kuhusiana na kushughulikia wanabodaboda wa biashara ama waendeshaji wa pikipiki katika kaunti ya Kericho, ujumbe wako?
Kwa yule ambaye atafanikiwa kuchaguliwa, nataka kumwambia kwamba achukue bodaboda wote kama watoto wake. Wote sasa ni watu wake. Najua tulikuwa na mirengo mbili, kuna wenye walikuwa wanapinga huyu wanapinga huyu, lakini ujue ukishakuwa kiongozi, wewe ni kiongozi wa kila mtu. Hata Rais Ruto alipokuwa kiongozi alichukua watu wote, Wakenya wote wakakuwa watoto wake, wakakuwa watu wake. So huyu pia akichaguliwa kama chairman asianze kunyanyasa wale wengine kwa sababu hawakumpigia kura. Wote ni wake na kila mtu ako na democratic right ya kupiga kura mahali penye anataka na kumchagua kiongozi ambaye anamtaka. Lakini ukishakuwa kiongozi unakuwa kiongozi wa kila mtu. So wa embrace unity, waeka amani na tusukume kazi yetu ya bodaboda mbele. Ndio.
Shukrani, asante sana.
Asante.
So Bentanui noton ko nebo ng'echeret en kibangetab bodaboda noton ko bodaboda Association of Kenya ng'ololjin ketishoni nai ile tesetai boisiet nebo kamanut en nguni nebo kaitetab kurainik. Ole mongot komuche chito nebire pichainik en yu koborwech alak en biikab emet missing ko chemiten en kiwanjet noton nebo Kiprugut Chuma Stadium ole kakobwa en betab raini icheket asikoker kole kaimuch kobaorionji lewenisiet netesetai. Mongen ale ngwany tos kot komuche kityo kobor en nwokindo Bentanui ko choton ko alak en birikab kura ketikab chemung'arainikab bodaboda chekaimuch kotesentai boisiet noton nebo lewenisiet en betab raini. En nguni komiten kabisa kokere ak koribe missing nebo kaitetab kurainik netesetai en royuton ole kaikas kole kamwaita nebo ng'echeret kamwa kole en kasartab nekit dakikaisiek 30 chemiten tai koite let boisiet noton nebo kaitetab kurainik asikebarasta ole kabelik oeng chesipeni ng'echeret noton nebo sub county nebo Ainamoi ko noton kikuren Edwin Kipng'etich Koros nendet ko nebo ng'echeret nekomondo ak Peter Kigen neki nebo ng'echeret en kasarta netai ole koimuch kotuyechi kabeletab kee nekobo betab raini ole kitat kibarasta kesikenai kele tos ng'o neimuche konyorchigei kabelisiet en betutab raini. So Bentanui amache kityo siawekun soet keteketestai kesub ak kerib kaitosiek chebo kurainik en betutab raini kenai kele tos ng'o neibelisie asikeibun kora logoiwekyok chemiten tai yeityo keng'alal ak icheket komwoi kole tos tetutik ne chetindoi missing koker kole kaimuch korib bodaboda en county nebo Kericho anan county nebo Kericho asikonyor walet ak kakimitet ak kanaptaetab kee chemung'arainik. So nawekun soet Bentanui en studio nebo Kass TV testai ak logoiwekab emet kobun kebeberwek alak cheterter en emoni.
Kongoi missing Robert Siele ko noto ko sirindenyo Robert Siele ne ng'ololinyo ak nebo ng'echeret eng association anan bodaboda Association of Kenya Kevin Mubadi kotinygei ak kamanutietab ketikab bodaboda kobois eng kibagenge akochut SACCOs asikolongei eng sobet ole tesetai lewenisietab kandoik chelelach chebendi kondochini ketikab bodaboda eng county nebo Kericho ole kakuwongei biretab kura ako nguno kotesetai koitisietab kura amait kibarasta kandoik chekakelewen kondochi ketichoto bo bodaboda eng county nebo Kericho. Kotesetai kosubi Siele akobo noto asikoibwech eng logoiwekchok chemite tai. Ketesetai kowendi bunge nebo National Assembly kokure minister nebo ripsetab kalyet eng emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen konyo tainyi asikoaror amune asitomo kikoito kibandok eng neranik chekikotil kibandok eng komasta nebo North Eastern kosub ak Speaker nebo National Assembly Moses Wetangula komagat kikonyit ng'atutietab President kotinygei ak tilet ak kokoitoetab kibandok eng North Eastern ako notok kekure Murkomen kwa bunge asikoaror notok kong'ololi Murkomen kong'ololi Wetangula eng sub county nebo Akadera ikongondochini tetutikab bandab tai ole komi ak kandoik kobun kebeberata chekoibor kaimetab kei akobo netomo kokon serikali kibandok chekikotil neranik eng counties chebo North Eastern.
We appreciate. Unfortunately, there is another thing that is a hurdle. They call it validation in Nairobi. There is no production of IDs from Northern Kenya. So we are asking, when are we getting the IDs? Vetting has been removed. The IDs are not coming back. Who is this sabotaging His Excellency the President? Why is production a problem? Something must be done about the production of IDs, Your Excellency.
Wamezungumzia mambo ya vipande. Rais alitoa amri na tukakubaliana kule bunge kwamba Mkenya yeyote akienda kupata kipande hapa Northern Kenya na kwingine, hakuna masharti yeyote na hakuna malipo. Tumeambiwa masharti haiko, lakini vipande inachelewa kuja. Mimi naenda kuita kwa bunge au wabunge wetu mheshimiwa ambaye anasimamia vipande Kipchumba Murkomen akuje, tumueleze ahakikishe kila mtu akiandikisha kipande isichukue zaidi ya wiki 2 kipande kufika hapa. Na hao wabunge wetu wote nitawaitia Murkomen next week ili mumuulize maswali mbele yangu aweze kusaidia wananchi vile wananchi wanasaidia kwingine, kwa sababu hapa Northern Kenya, hapa Fafi, hapa Garissa, Wajia na kule Mandera, kila Mkenya ana haki kama Mkenya mwingine yeyote kupata kipande, ili kipande msaidie kupata kazi ya serikali.
Kibendage kaunti nebo Nakuru ole kagomongei negi MP nebo Bahati Kimani Ngunjiri akonerekchi kibengeit nebo kachomietab biik noton nebo NCIC kotinygei ak nemoipchini kakwautik kandoik chekonu logoiwek choton chebo sosisiet ak kabeisiet eng emet. Kosubkei ak Ngunjiri komito kandoikab bolotet cheletoi logoiwek choton chebo suriet chetomo koipchi kakwautik kibengeinoto bo NCIC ole nyolu eng kibengeinoto konam anan korwokchi kandoik cheletoi logoiwek chebo suriet asi mabit terchinosiek eng emet, mising ko eng kasari kitokchinigei lewenisiet nebo 2022 bitu nito eng kasarta nekomwa kibengeinoto bo NCIC eng konekit kondochi nebo ng'echeret Dr. Samuel Kobia kole chigili akobo ng'alalutikab kandoik eng mising ko eng kasari kiyoe lewenisiet nemining eng komoswek cheterter asikobit keipchi kakwautikab kerkong'et. Ko kinyoru ripot notok eng koindo kobun sirindenyo eng taonitab Nakuru, Sylvester Rono.
I think that is incitement. Na hii nini inaitwa CRC hii inazungumza mambo ya hate speech. I think it should be demolished completely. Kwa sababu hakuna kitu wanafanya, they don't know even what they are doing. Juzi wanatoa kuoneshana every tribe wao wamepata kazi kwa serikali. Wanaweka Kikuyu 22%, wanaweka Waluya, wanaweka Wakalenjin, wanaweka watu wengi kabila about 4 tribes. They are also inciters. The MP should take this in the parliament na hiyo nini ivunjwe. Sisi hakuna kitu inafanya. They are also inciting. What you could have done, tuambie population ya Kikuyu ni ngapi and which percent are they getting? Population ya Waluya ni ngapi and how percent are they getting in the government? Wakalenjin ni percent gani? That one will make sense. But now you are inciting Kenyans and you do nothing. How watu natukanana yote hakuna kitu mnafanya? I think even the chairman you have got order, you should now go. Na hiyo kamati yako ivunjwe yote kwa sababu ni ya ukabila na you are inciting Kenyans now. I want to talk about the churches, makanisa. Nyinyi mnawaachilia watu wanakuja kwa kanisa pale, mabishop wanakaa hapo nyuma namna hii. Kwa sababu mnaletewa pesa, mnangoja watu watukanane kwa kanisa ndani. You give them chance instead of the church making peace. And this I'm saying from both sides. Mnawapea watu wengine wa kanisa watukanane. Ile mahubiri mlikuwa naye ni gani? Hakuna. Simuambie hapa tumekuja kuhubiriwa, don't give anybody a chance. Wakitaka kuongea watoke nje, waongelee wananchi. Lakini even the churches now, they have lost. Instead of putting peace, wanazungumza mambo mengine tofauti completely.
Ketesetai ko kokokoito kampunitab Kenya Power tenders chebo alyetab siling bilion 3.5 koityi neranik, kwonyik ak biik chetindoi kewelutikab borto koite kakesunetabgei nebo kenyit nebo yaetab mung'aret nekiit let eng tarik 30 arawetab 6 kenyini. Nitok ko teset neite kebeberta 487 eng bokol nebo tenders cheikoitoi Kenya Power koityi neranik, kwonyik ak biik chetindoi kewelutikab borto eng emet ngekerchin ak tenders chebo million 614 che kikitobonji bichotok eng kasarta neu noto eng kenyitab 2024 kosubkei ak General Manager nebo Supply Chain and Logistics eng Kenya Power Dr. John Ngeno kochobot Kenya Power kotestai kokochi tenders bichoto eng kenyisiek chebwonei kou eng arorutietab serikali nebo Access to Government Procurement Opportunities Framework ne naat mising ko AGPO nemwoe kole magat eng kampunisiekab serikali kotobonji kebeberta 30 eng bokol nebo tenders tugul biik chetindoi anan neranik koboto kwonyik ak biik chetindoi kewelutikab borto.
AGPO is access to government procurement opportunities, and these are to the groups that we think are now women, youths, and persons with disability. I said last year we were intentional in meeting the youths, intentional in sensitizing them, intentional in actually training them, and out of those initiatives, I think this year we've done very well. Out of a target of 5.6 billion, we achieved 3.5 billion, which to me is 62%. We have never hit over 50% with a lot of happiness the way we did last year. It is a target that is worth celebrating. We saw a lot of good uptake by the youths and even the women. We will keep encouraging, and now that we hit over 50%, we are at 62%. We are hopefully that in this year, the only thing that I can say we need to overcome is to train them in EGP, which is now the big camel in the house. We ensure that we train them, we ensure that they are sensitized, we ensure that we encourage them so that as we move towards EGP, they also comply. Our trainings is mainly how to ensure that they understand how Kenya Power does its tendering. It includes even bidding itself, taking them through specs, doing examples of how we actually do the bidding, and out of it we also listen to them on where they get challenges, so that even as we think about meeting their needs, we already know what they want. We run our tenders through what we call SRM system, which is basically a track and trace system, whereby you digitally actually put your tenders. What EGP is now coming to do is what we've been doing, and maybe it will also grow to where we are and even be perfect and more. But basically, we don't run physical tenders the way they are run anywhere else. You bid electronically, and it has track and trace. In this case, you cannot actually tamper with it when we open. We ensure that it's as open as possible. And wherever we actually give out results, notify whoever wins, wherever anybody is aggrieved, we have what we call, we invite them to our own offices, even open the systems for them to see, take them through the evaluation the way it has been done to ensure that they are as happy as possible. In this case, we've reduced complaints to near zero. We've set aside certain goods that we think are not complicated, but over time we believe that when they get the tenders and keep growing within Kenya Power, over time they can also reach out to the complex tenders. So it's a journey. They start with the small ones and complicated ones. Over time they understand the intrigues in actually doing the issues of technical tenders, and they keep growing. And wherever we see any PWD who is interested in growing, we really encourage and even attach certain engineers to keep educating them on what is required in terms of technicality, so they also don't fear to fail and think that they are separate from the other bidders. Buy Kenya, Build Kenya is also a compliance issue that we must do under the Ministry of Industry, whereby they encourage that in all the tenders that we do, at least 40% can come to Kenyans who can develop for the future, also build up, also companies can come, they can create employment and all that. So it's also very intentional, and we've set out tenders that we think Buy Kenya, Build Kenya people can be encouraged on it, like cables and the rest. We're actually hitting the target because over time we've grown manufacturers, we've attached our own engineers to help them build the standards, and I think it is going very well. And I think we've never failed. For the last 3 years, we always hit 40% and above as required by law. And I think KPLC is the most compliant amongst government institutions.
Ing let ko kakotuyogei benkitab KCB ak kampunitab Pesapal ing kasuldaetab tetutiet netokchinigei kokanapta boisionik ak mung'aretab kampunishek cheoldoi mwanik anan petrol stations ing emotinwekab East Africa. Eng kayonjinonoto koityi KCB ak Pesapal kowendi kampunitab Pesapal kokonu muswoknotet nebo forecourt management solution koityi petrol stations chesire 10,000 eng emotinwek choto bo East Africa asikotoret eng kanaptaetab mung'arenywa. Kainde siyet kayonjinonoto Managing Director nebo benkitab KCB Anastasia Kemutai ak taunindet nebo kampunitab Pesapal Augusta Liko chekamwa kole wendi notok kokonoptoi yaetab mung'aret ako kanapta boisionik choto chebo petrol stations eng emotinwek choto bo East Africa.
It's a very exciting moment, first of all, for us and Pesapal, and more specifically because when we say we believe in our people and we are here to solution to make it easy and seamless of our people, this partnership is going to do precisely that. That as the owner of business, you don't need to bother in terms of ability to track your consumption, ability to reconcile, ability to have your financial records on time so that you can actually engage each and every partner. You know, we're talking about efficiencies that is going to be brought through innovation. And that's why we collaborated and we've partnered with Pesapal so that our customers can actually enjoy seamless life as we innovate to meet their financial requirements. Absolutely. You know, we are a bank and we've been there for 128 years. If you have to be agile in responding to customer needs and customer requirements and to really live our values, then you need to collaborate and partner with the technology service providers. We call them the fintechs, so that you are agile enough in responding to the customer's requirement. Yes, we are very excited. We've been working over the years with Pesapal, and they've been our customers and we have grown together. So why not collaborate with a person who you already have an existing relationship and grow and be impactful for the benefit of the entire countries that KCB Group has presence. Thank you.
One of the biggest pain points that the customers in the oil marketing sector or the petrol stations have is access to capital. So step one of the partnership is we're working with KCB to make sure as customers digitize, as customers organize their day-to-day, they can get easy access to capital so that they can restock, so they don't run out of fuel. And then we're excited about the other products that we are working on. Step one is help the customer to digitize their business, to see how everything is going. Step two is make it easy for, in this case, the petrol station to click a button and to be able to access inventory. We'll help them with collections and all that stuff. Then we're working on more exciting things in future where you're looking at how does a matatu circle fuel, how does a corporate manage their fueling. We're working with the bank to digitize all this. With efficiency, everyone wins. And we've been working with KCB. They've always approved our loans. So we want them to approve more loans for our customers. Yes.
And we will do that honestly. You look at the entire ecosystem and
Yes.
try to make it easy, convenient, you know, so that our customers can actually lead meaningful, impactful life. And you can be able to look at your business on the move wherever you are, globally and regionally. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kokoyotok ko kakeit let eng logoiwekab emet ak tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani nebo rani kwoeng kasi tarik 18 arawetab 11 kenyitab 2025 nekomite tuwai kwane Bernard Tanui namagun kit age tugul nemie testai iger Kass TV amu kimnotet naet.